guys. Thank you for closing the break. That was like a push. All right, master case. Another one. Now the question is, do you guys want another master case? You guys gotta basically get your whole set of cards here. All right. All right. Here we go. Someone say something in chat, please, in Facebook. I want to make sure I can see chat. Okay, there we go. Rashad, Cody, I can see your chat. Perfect. Means it's working. Means I don't have to open up my phone. All right. Here we go. Yeah, we made it. It's cutting it close. My wife actually has to leave in like half an hour to an hour, so it gives me just enough time to break and maybe have 20 minutes of the baby running around in here or something. But yeah, one of our friends just went through a cancer surgery, so she wants to go visit her and make sure she's okay. So it's a pretty important thing. So or else I would have been like, hey, no, you're staying home. But I can't do that to her either. So but here we go, guys. Let's do this. That means here. Yeah, I have like a lot of showings tomorrow too, so my time is like all crunched up. And then we'll get through this really quick, I hope. Should be quick. We have Dragon Ball after this too. Alright, here we go. First, a box. Good luck. We are live on Twitch, YouTube. Hey, 1K. KS, how's it going, buddy? Series 1. I'm going to try to do more premium products after this one. Unless you guys really want another case. The premium product, like Premier and Grain and stuff, we'll probably do like mixers. But yeah, we'll do this first. Because I know everyone still wants to chase the new rookies. Jarrett, you're on YouTube. Dude, you're everywhere. You're YouTube, your Twitch, and your Facebook. This guy is like all over the place. I got 3 different chat screens going on. Alright, here we go, guys. Good luck. We got some upside down cards. Patrick Kane, we got Danelle Miesel. Igor Shesterkin. Are you impressed, Jarrett? I'm on, like, I can, like, read all 3 chats. Platform. Yeah, we got Dragon Ball break after this, guys. Stay tuned for that. That's a huge banger of cards coming out of Dragon Ball right here. It's been, like, the new thing. Like, ever since One Piece blew up. Now Dragon Ball is finally blowing up. Bowen Byram, Matthew Barzal, and Shakir. And if you can get into a Pokemon break, do so, because Pokemon will skyrocket again due to tariffs. I've already been told the restocking orders right now, they're already applying tariff charges on Pokemon stuff. Meaning they're going to be about 25-30% more. Jared McCann, we got Scanlon, and we got Panarin. Talented you are, Jared. So, why did you choose YouTube this time, buddy? It's like, it's what you feel? It's like what you feel, what type of day you feel? You feel like YouTube today? Oh. Yeah, you hit Carolina. Austin Matthews, Oliver Kapanen, and we've got a Joseph Wool. Yesterday's break is already sorted. I haven't put them in mails yet, but a lot of your guys' mails is already ready to go. I just gotta slide them into envelopes and get them out. We got Joseph Wool, Panarin, and Clayton Keller. Oh, you're still working. Must be nice. You get to watch a break at work. That's pretty luxury, buddy. Ooh. Oh, Ellie Tolvanen, Klapka, and Gibson. Oh, I forgot to pull some the cards out here for somebody. Somebody requested some cards. Just making sure we didn't run through any. I think we should be fine. Alright, so there was one here. Sorry, I gotta run this through quick just because someone asked for certain base cards. The one so far. Your split curved screen. Is it that 49-inch G9 that everyone has? Ethan Cardwell, San Jose. Jack Eichel. Cutter Gauthier. Wow, the chat actually looks nicer in YouTube. Eric Carlson, Celebrini, and Will Smith, Logan Mailbox. At least it doesn't look messy like Twitch sometimes becomes so messy because of all the emojis and stuff. 30-inch. Oh, you gotta step it up, buddy. You gotta go 49. You got Dallas, Logan Stankoven, McTavish, Zegras, and Kyle Connor. $30-inch is too small for a split screen. You need 2 curve monitors. That way it wraps around you, buddy. And then you'll have one screen with just complete stocks running do some day trading. Brad Marchand, Fantilli, Kent Johnson, and Azim Kadri. Corey Perry. Stone, Hurdle, we got Oscar back, and Frank Nazar. You have to go? Alright, man. We'll see you around K1. Or KS, sorry. We've got Deluxe, 206 of 250, Nick Suzuki. And then Jack Eichel on Martin Nashis. Fully immersed in the break. Yeah, you need a fully around you. You need to join like 3 or 4 different breaks and have all 4 like all windows split into 2, and then 2 different break rooms in per monitor. That's the way to do it. Alright. First box is out of the way. VR helmet break. Can you imagine that? Did you see that new VR game where you're literally like you're almost like a John Wick or like Raid? You know, remember the movie Raid? The Raid, where it's like really violent and you're like kicking ass and you're like stabbing people and then you're breaking their legs and arms, like John Wick style. So there's a new game apparently. I don't know what it's called, but you literally have these guys raiding you. And that's all you do is kick everyone's ass in different areas and different things. You could like jump off skyscrapers and like come in and like just completely kick their ass. It's like I was watching someone play it, and dude, it actually I can see it hitting people's synapses of like the feel good vibe of it. Jonathan Huberto, we got Tom Wilson, Sorokin. It was actually pretty neat. It just shows how you could break someone's arm and then take their pistols and reload their pistols and shoot the next 6 guys coming at you and jump kick the 4th or the 5th guy. Brendan Othman, Preshchapov, and Connor Bedard. Yeah, I forgot what the game was called. It's pretty intense. But it's kind of stupid at the same time because the enemies you'd be fighting inside that VR aren't really doing anything to you. They're just running up to you and letting you just take out on them. Printing plate 101 for Vancouver. Magenta printing plate Quinn Hughes. We do not count these as our 101 hits, even though they are 101. We don't count printing plates, so sorry, this is not our 75th. We are still at 74 of 101s. Who's got Vancouver here? Ty Chili. All right, Alexander Barkov, Elias Pettersson. And then there's like another VR game that's like a first-person shooter, like Counter-Strike, and it was showing how people like would run around and like just basically shoot people with M4s and stuff, and then some of them would play dead. So they'll just lie on the ground in their VR helmet and play dead when they're not really dead, and then the guys will walk right past them, and he'd just pop back up and just shoot them from behind. Kaprizov and Boldy, we got Steinberg, and we got Lucas Raymond. We got Bo Horvat, Alex Pettersson, and Vitek Vanacek. Calvin Pickard. What? He exists? Calvin Pickard, Andre Lee, and Connor Geeky. We got Tage Thompson, Gucci and Zellweger, and Bobrovsky. Boone Jenner, Igor Shesterkin, and Sam Reinhart. Sorry, was that Radish? What do you guys all think of these new renewed Young Guns? You guys like them? Jordan Bennington, Mailbox Hudson, and Lane Hudson again. JJ Peterka, Philip Forsberg, and Timo Meyer. Alex Ovechkin, Tom Wilson, Jet Lochenko, and Leon Draisaitl. Young Guns, Gucci and Zellweger for your Ducks. Going to tie. Young Guns teammates. And then Pasternak and Anze Kopitar. Yeah, they're great for collectors, definitely. I don't think anyone not want them. I just feel like I think they're great actually. Like you said, you know, for actual collectors that like to collect them and do the actual set. Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. Yeah, I agree. I think they're more sustainable and collectible. We got Phil Forsberg, Casey, and Matthew Tkachuk. How much is a McDavid Young Gun, a renewed Young Gun worth right now? Like, what are people paying for that? Erik Karlsson, Brady Tkachuk, and Salbrini. Let's see a wide outburst. Yes, it sounds like we've been chasing a wide outburst for a while. Works designed by a guy. Toronto was supposed to do a wrestling set for you, but got delayed. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's cool. We got Will Smith, Lamaru, and Frederick Anderson. $40.50, really? That's still quite a bit for like a renewed Young Gun, honestly. I think what is it because it's just McDavid, right? Sutherland, Eklund, LaHaru, and Maverick Bork. Sorry, I just mixed up this pile. There was just a couple base cards someone wanted. So I was just taking them on the side and I end up stacking the rest of the base cards on top of it. The all aboard insert. What do I think about that? Welcome aboard. I don't care for it. Honestly. Wyatt Johnston, Canvas, Dylan Larkin, and Gorgiev. I'm not a fan of that type of inserts, and I'm not a fan of the Ooh La La insert either. But I guess they gotta fill it with something, right? Matt Duchene, Isaac Poulter, and Brad Marchand. Like, even the canvas Young Guns, like, they're starting to look similar to just the normal canvas. If you don't look careful enough, you can, like, miss it completely, I feel. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, David Pastrnak, Marchand, and Cole Caulfield. Josh Doan, Akurati, and Kucherov. Yeah. The Crosby High Gloss went for $1,500. Wow. The helpers. I had you for a second there. Oh man, sorry, buddy. Such a tease, eh? Josh Doan, Luke Hughes, and Jake Gensel. You imagine that? I should have said Wyatt Johnston, even though it didn't look like him. We got Will Smith, Connor Geeky, Tampa Bay, and San Jose Sharks. I got the Sharkies with Leon, and I got Tampa Bay with Trevor. Either or, if anyone's here, heads or tails, someone pick. I'm going to flip a coin. Travis, connect me. Or I'll pick for you. We got Phil Ronick. He saw the green. Charlie McAvoy, McGroarty, and Barkov. Pokemon. Man, Pokemon's just crazy right now. I can't even wrap my head around Pokemon. And the Terrace is not going to make it fun either. Rasmus Sandin, Mitchkov, Speckles, Zachary Bulldog. Sorry, this is a big star player with his variation Speckles. Speckled Parallel. Rasmus Sandin. I got Trevor with Tails. All right. Here we go. Tails. Wow. Tails. There you go. Goes to Trevor. Trevor, I gotta figure yours out because you wanted some base cards, right? So I gotta figure out your mail, buddy. How I'm gonna like package all these base in a big box for you. Because I imagine you wanted some of the Series 1, and you probably likely want some Series 2 also, right? So I have to like somehow I gotta package it up so it doesn't kill the scale when I hit the postal office. Because there is a limit too that they do per like flat packaging, and like I think it was like £10 for flat rate packaging. But then if you go over that, you would have to go regular packaging. So I gotta figure all that out for you. Try to keep it minimized, but at the same time get you as much as I can get you. Numbered dazzlers. You just want that much more variations. Age of Tinder. I mean, black dazzlers, pink dazzlers, green dazzlers, orange dazzlers. Like, do you really need to number them? They're already short printed, right? Once you get to the black and such. Taylor Hall, Logan Stankoven, and Cutter Gucci going to the Ducks. I mean, I don't think I would want any more numbered cards after that, really. Nathan McKinnon, Caleb McCarr, Drew Comesso, and Aiden Hill. Like, they already number a lot of like stuff in like Trilogy and such, and artifacts on a $9.99, $6.99, $5.99, $4.99, $3.99, and it goes on. Not yet, Corey. Not yet. They're basically ready to go. I just didn't slide them in envelopes yet, so it's just a matter of going to envelopes and going out tomorrow. Tage Thompson, Black Parallel. Don't tell me you need me to go through all the base cards, Corey. Charlie McAvoy, Lucas Raymond. The worst part about that is everyone that wants something from the base set, I have to like go back, and then the next person says, "Oh, can you get me this? Oh, can you get me this?" Next thing you know, I went back to the base cards like 10 times. What's the order? Well, you can only get green and orange from retail, right? So you got to remember that. So I don't think there's an order for green and orange, because that is only from retail packs. But pink would be one of your short prints, and then you got your black, which is going to be like almost like your top 10 or out of 10 secretly, I think. That or more. But the black would be your rarest. Well, Malkin, we got Jackson Blake and Philip Gustafson. I would never mix retail with hobby. But if you wanted to collect all the Dowsers, then you would have to try to fish them out of hobby. Sorry, retail. Miro Heiskanen, Pasternak, and Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki. CC of base. The CC of base, a clear cut base. Who's CC? Cole Caulfield? Or I'm not sure what you're asking. Connor McDavid, Speckles, short print. Speckled parallel. We got Michkov and Ivan Vedetov. We've got a Braden Point. Connor McDavid, Ivan, and Zach Hyman. Yeah, but clear cut non-young gun base still goes to the owner of the team, so I don't think that's what he meant. I'm sure he knows that. Tristan Jarry, Travis Konecny, Tippett, and Sebastian Aho. Colin Ritchie, Outburst, and we got a Victor Mancini for Rangers and Joey Daccord. Maverick Bork, you got two of these now. Tage Thompson, William Nylander. Two Maverick Borks in 2 days. What's the big thing on Ivan? Because he's Ivan, man. The guy's 67 games, 12 goals, 19 assists, 31 points. I mean, I don't know. With those stats in AHL, I guess he's pretty decent. He's not a plug, that's for sure. Arbor Jakak, Connor Geeky. We got Brady Kachuk. Maybe they know something we don't about him. Maybe he's the underdog. The hidden gem. So what did you want, Corey? If you tell me what you want now, at least I could pay attention and pull it out as I'm going through these, right? So you just gotta let me know what you're looking for. Jonathan Quick, Frank Nazar, and Sidney Crosby. Because at least I could pull it as I'm breaking. I just don't like to go back through all the base cards. Like, that's what I don't like. And I'll be straightforward to you guys. I just don't like when someone makes requests after everything's done. And it makes me, after I dumped all the base cards or I already given it to somebody or already donated it somewhere, then everyone's asking me, oh, can you get me this, and this? And it requires me to go through all those stacked base cards in the boxes. And that takes a bit of time to go through. But if you tell me up front what you're looking for, at least I could pull it out when as I'm breaking, right? So works better that way. Just like I'm doing right now. I'm pulling them out as I see them, basically for people. That gave me heads up about what they're looking for. Okay, we'll put this here. Empty box. All right. This is box 5. We got Austin Matthews, Much Marner, Patrick Gillis, and some Casey. Yes. Man, these Day of the Cup cards are going for some big money, eh? Anders Lee, John Carlson, and Merzlinkins. I think Mike O'Shea hit a Day of the Cup in one of the breaks, and he couldn't believe it. Like, we both saw it sold. One sold for $550, another one sold for $750, and Adam Pellick, Kolosov, and Forsberg, and we thought it was like fake sale. So, of course it goes down cheaper as time goes by. So he picked his up, put it on eBay. He sold it within 48 hours. He still got good money for it. His Bobrovsky Day with the Cup sold for $450. $450. Isn't that crazy for a Bobrovsky Day of the Cup? DeMello, Niederreiter, Scheifele, and Morrissey. All right, I'll keep an eye. If you see it, if I miss it, let me know. JT Miller, but looks like they're all Jets anyway, so I just got to look for Jets cards. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and Mikko Rantanen. Yeah, it was like the most crazy thing I've seen. Like, it's like, really, they go for that much, and it's for Bobrovsky. It goes more than a rookie. You have one up, Aaron Ekblad. Like, Kachuk sells for $200. How does a Bobrovsky sell for so much? That's crazy. Nick Suzuki, Patrick Kosh, and Austin Matthews. Here's your Mark Scheifele. There you go. See? We pull them as we see it. How many did you need? A couple each? Where's your auction sitting at right now? Is it on eBay or just the regular Facebook page? We got a Quinton Byfield, 190 out of 250. We got Quinn Hughes, Teravainen. No, man, it wasn't juiced. He got paid. He got paid and sent it out. He didn't juice it or anything. He literally put a buy now pricing on it, and someone made an offer, and then he took it. Pedersen, Quinn Hughes, and Johansson. Chris Kreider. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, like I said, if you guys have requests, especially when it comes to base cards out of like series, just let me know a heads up so at least I pull it as I go through it. I just don't like to go back through cards that I just kind of threw aside. Leon Draisaitl, Jack Hughes, Bryson, and it's a lot more efficient doing it this way. $21 for maybe an hour. Oof. What's the comp? Did you check the comps on it? We got Josh Doan, Salbrini, and Mitchkov. Stuart Skinner. I got Flyers. I got Leon. And who's the other person? Leon and Francisco. If you're around, heads or tails. And if we run into two, I'm sure you guys would be good for one each, but let me know if you're around. We could. Nikolai Kovalenko, Kale Makar, and Radko Gudaz. Here's your Nito Rider. I wonder if we list previous year, day of the cup, like Ovi. Heads. All right. Sold for $216, then you should be okay. If you know what it's sold for, Jamie, I wouldn't even put it up as auction. I would literally put your card up, and if it's on eBay, and this is based on my opinion, and it works really, really well. If you know the comp, and it's $216, I would post your card on eBay at a buy now price at $250 or $260, let's say, plus shipping, of course. And then you open up your offers to 0, so you don't set a limit on your offer, and then you just wait for people to offer you, and then you'll get like random offers coming in, and yeah, you might get lowballers, but you just ignore those. You just decline those, right? Eventually, you will run into a person that is legitimately that wants your card, and they will see that you're reasonably priced at $250, that you're actually being reasonable, and then what they'll do is they'll put you an offer at like $200 or $220. Sometimes they even put more than your last comp. I found with some of my cards went for more than last comp sometimes because I priced it reasonably well. Cyplikov, and they'll send you an offer, and you just take their deal, and then you just move on. That's what I would do. Typically, when you know the comps, and especially in that type of value, so you're not risking losing a lot of your margin. Alex Ovechkin, TJ Oshie. Did I skip him? Did I miss him? Is that what you're saying, TJ Oshie? I don't see, unless I'm blind. What's the Quinn Hughes 101? What is the Quinn Hughes 101? That canvas autograph 101? I saw that earlier. I'm not sure about it. Dylan DeMello right there. Casey Middlestat black and white. Ovechkin and Ogren. I'm sure we'll run into Oshie again, buddy, if I missed him. You got 7 boxes to go. But yeah, you probably, I don't know, it won't cost you much to cancel it now at $21. It'll probably cost you like 40 cents or something like that. Because if you do cancel while it currently has bids, you will get penalized on a fee. It'll be like a few cents of some sort. It's like a percentage of what their current bid is at. Empty box, but that's how I would do it typically. Like if you look at Redline's eBay page, they're literally all buy now and with offers. And I consistently sell maybe 3-4 cards a week from it. And some of them may sit for like a month, but they'll still get offers eventually. We got Troy Terry, Noah Philp, and Kirill Kaprizov. So does a retro young gun go to current, or when they are... No, they go to whatever team is on the card. So if it's Jack Eichel, it's Jack Eichel. The only time is when the logo is different on the card. Like Cutter Gucci. That shows it's Philly, but the back of the card, it has a Ducks logo on it. Jacob Trouba, Pareko, and Hronik. Zach Whitecloud, Brandon Busey, and Jake Ottinger. Oh, we forgot a flip here. Who said heads for Francisco? Sorry, my friend. We need to flip your coin. Totally skipped him. All because of TJ Oshie. Casey, Devin Cooley, and McWurdy. I'm like looking up. I'm like, wait a second. We forgot to flip the coin for Sobrini and Mitchkov. All right, we got heads. Here we go. Heads. It looks like whatever you guys pick, it seems to land on it. So we got heads. Do they have logos? Not on the well, all cards usually has a logo on the back. It's just that Cutter Gucci is the only one that has a different logo in this. However, in Artifacts, there's a lot that has different logos. Josh Morrissey. Did we pull out Morrissey yet? No, we didn't. Michelli's, UC Soros. There's Nashville there. Barkov and Kachuk. Yeah, no, the renewed will have logos in the back, but it'll be the original team because it's a rookie card, right? I think that one is just because it's portraits or something. They did that with Artifacts too. It was weird. Charlie Lindgren, Joel Blomqvist, and Samuel Urson. Even Jack Eichel, Sabres. UC Soros, Nick Suzuki, and Josh Morrissey. Oh, here's comes Mr. Rugrat hopping into my room like a little rabbit. Matt Rempe, nice hit for Rangers. Count 1,000 going to Jamie Cryptic. Count 1,000. Robert Thomas. Celebrini. Connor Hellebuck. Celebrini. Well, we'll stop him here. Noah Philp, negative. We got Kachuk Stutza and Quinn Hughes. Mark Scheifele again. Oh, I thought I saw like this like maybe thick high gloss for a second. Cole Perfetti, canvas. Kyle Connor, Morrissey, and Trevor Zegras. Victor Hedman, we got Romanov and Pekka Luukkonen. We are halfway. Whoa! We got a red outburst. Red outburst is coming. I think I know what team it just came up on it, but Whoa, no, I thought it was Devils, but here we go. Noah Philp, 10 of 25 for the Edmonton Oilers. Going to James Shausen. Nice hit, Mr. James. Mr. James with a Noah Philp. Oh, man. Imagine if this was a big star rookie. Ooh. I think Celebrini was over like 4,400. Jared McCann, Svechnikov. What's the 1-1? I don't know what you're talking about, Tyrell. What's the 1-1? Oh, it's a printing plate. It's just a printing plate. It's a magenta. It's a printing plate of his base card. Oh no, of his renewed young gun. This is renewed young gun. Magenta. All right, we're halfway, guys. 6 boxes to go. Sorry, I was wondering what you were talking about. I'm like 101 Quinn Hughes. Because what clicked, that didn't click to me because I don't see that as a 101, I guess. I did see a Quinn Hughes 101 earlier. Someone posted a canvas 101 auto, gold auto of him. That's what that's what I thought you were asking about. We got Pasternak, Kolosov, and Kale Makar. Austin Matthews, Frank Nazar, and Jeremy Swayman. Cameron Butler and Mancini and Barzal. Did you guys notice that? Mancini always comes after an outburst. This is the second Mancini, and both Mancini had an outburst in front of it. Different players, though. Got that. Bo Horvat, Barzal, Jack Thompson, and Alex Ovechkin. Frank Vetrano. We got Leon Draisaitl and McCann Beniers. Nathan McKinnon, Speckles, short print, and Luchenko, and also William Nylander. Nolan Allen, Adam Fox, McKinnon. So Casey, 237 of 250 deluxe for your Devils. Logan Maillox and Carlisle Declan. And also a Jack Hughes. Nice deluxe Young Gun for the Devils. Ethan Bear clear cut. We got a Kopitar, Trevor Moore, and Mrazek. Owen Tippett, Alex Ovechkin, and Olin Zellweger. Jack Eichel, Steinberg, Pedersen. Ooh, clear cut. Leon Draisaitl, count 1,000. James, hitting some dry. What's going on here? Leon Draisaitl. Always nice to see dry. Austin Matthews, Nico Hischier. Your next realtor ad on social media should be a homage to welcome aboard with your picture. You imagine that? Dude, I spent no money on advertising. I didn't really advertise. I should be, but I just been working on referral based business. That or yeah, basically referrals. I haven't done any ads, but I think I'm in process of having my first bus bench, and it's going to be right in front of my son's school, where literally all the cars have to drive through this keyhole, this traffic circle, and they're stuck there because the school doesn't allow them to turn into the intersection. They have to travel around the circle and then turn in on a right turn into the school. So they're forced to make that traffic circle. So my bus bench would literally be right there. I'm going to be in front of everyone's face when they drop their kids off. Nick Schmaltz, Charlie Macko. I thought it was like the most ingenious idea to have a bus bench right there. Sidney Crosby, Mulligan, because everyone literally has to like park there. And I live in the community where it's the top two, like it's top three. It's ranked second month to month as one of the best selling neighborhoods in Edmonton. It was considered as one of the most sought after neighborhoods. So there's a lot of people that want to move here all the time. So it's nice because my bench is right there. Robert Thomas, Nolan Allen, and Jack Jetlachenko. I never believed in really going all out on advertising like that, but I'm like, man, if I'm gonna start volunteering for my son's school as a coach and as a helper for volunteer days, I might as well slap my face everywhere here. Life preserver. Basically. Kyle Palmieri, Connor Geeky, Travis Konecki. I was gonna like do who you're gonna call and then have my number on there. You've been that school time, it's bad. Yeah, you seen it, eh, Brian? You know how they force you to make that traffic circle? They don't literally they have pylons up that prevents you from turning in. Jason Robertson, Wyatt Johnson, Cardwell. Like, you're forced to drive around. Montembolt. And the bus stop is, like, literally right in front of the school. Right after the traffic circle comes out. We got Marc-Andre Fleury, Logan Couture, Moritz Siders, Sidney Crosby. Yeah, I figured if I'm going to invest money, I want to make sure I get the most views, right? Because you can't even measure it. That's the tough part. Like, when I was in the car industry, you have to measure everything. If it's not measurable, you just don't do it because it's a waste of money. Like, a bus bench is not measurable. You don't know how much traffic's going through there. You don't know how many people are actually stopping their car to take a photo. Like, how many of you guys would actually stop, take a photo of someone, or have write someone's phone number off a bus bench? I don't think many people do. Lane Hudson. That's why I always thought it was a waste of money. Vasily Ponomarev. And we've got Vegas Golden Knights. And I personally don't even notice agents on bus bench. Like, I notice there's agents, but I don't notice who's who. Now that I'm in the real estate business, now I keep my eyes open. Now I see who's who. Now I know who's what, right? But if you're a normal person, you're not looking at that stuff. You don't care. Don't do billboards. Worse for ROI. Yeah, man, I will never do billboards, buddy. Let alone like radio ads and like newspaper or like anything of that. Alex Ovechkin, Zuber, and Jack Eichel. Like, even my social media, like my main page, my main personal page is supposed to be more real estate posts, but I'm kind of like, man, I don't want to be that guy that floods everyone's like page with like real estate stuff. Like, I'm not sure people friended me to see real estate stuff. Like, I try to dumb it down a lot. I just don't want to be that guy. Evan Bouchard, Rasmus Dahlin, and Jason Robertson. The hot ones. Yeah, most don't look at bus bench, honestly. Morgan Riley, Kovalenko, and Michkov. Like, I'm doing it because of presence. I'm not doing it to advertise myself. It's more like, hey, I'm here. I'm in this neighborhood. This is me. And people will recognize me when I'm at their school because I'm going to be doing a lot of volunteer work at that school for my kids. So, it's more presence than anything. It's just to remind people, hey, Sonny's down in our neighborhood. He's our realtor in this neighborhood, kind of thing, right? So it's not necessary to be like, hey, I want to sell you a house today. Mario Lemieux, Nikita Kucherov, and Olin Zellweger. Like, I've done 0 ads, and I've sold since last March. I've sold over 17 homes already. So, I mean, I think that's pretty good. And I still have like my pipeline right now. I still probably got like, I'm constantly working like almost 10 plus people. It's kind of chaotic. We got Sebastian Aros, Michkov right here, and Matt Boldy. But yeah, I saw the statistics though. The statistics is pretty crazy. They say almost 76% of agents, realtors in our city of Edmonton here, don't even sell one home per year. 76%. That's a crazy stat. Red, we got Oliver Kapanen. Rasmus Dahlin, Speckles, and UC Soros. Yeah, and that's the thing, eh, Jarrett? Like, I know it's all about the school, neighborhood, community connections. You know, I think eventually at some point I want to do an interview with our principal at my son's school and have something tangible for the community, right? Not just selling houses. Like, I want people to know our neighborhood, understand the schools we're at, and I think one of the best things you could do is interview the principal of the school that's in your neighborhood and interview like other schools that's around the surrounding areas, and you just broadcast that to other people, and then you just tell them what the neighborhood gives you and such. I think that's a better reach out than just saying, "Hey, I sell houses," because there's a lot of realtors. They're all out there that just sell houses, right? But not enough people do the actual community stuff. I mean, there's one agent here. He's actually really good. He's been in the business since 1989. Man, I respect this guy. And he's not in my brokerage, but I looked him up and I kind of like admire what he does for the community because he's so community focused. And he actually done his own scholarship for kids. So he put up $10,000 as a scholarship chase, and all the students have to do is write a letter and state why they deserve and why what they're studying and what they're going for, what their goals are, and that's a scholarship for that school for one student. I mean, that's a good reach out. That's to me that's worth $10,000. Like you're paying ads every month for like what, few hundred a month, maybe 1,000 a month, even if you're really going hard with ads. But you do that, you're reaching out to all the kids, all the students that's coming out of university that's looking to buy probably a home later on. Who they're gonna think of? They're gonna think of the guy that did the sponsorship. Mark Messi. Wow, this is like the same case as yesterday, eh? Mark Messi for the Oilers. Tim Stusa and Zach Dean. Yes, word of mouth is the best. Like I've done zero ads, and all my sales has been just people from refer. It's just been referrals. I honestly, I'm so busy now. I don't even want to deal with walk-ins. it's it's hard because you're trying to help your current client, and it's so much more work because your focus is on your client, and it takes a toll because you want to make sure your client's being taken care of. John Carlson, Mitch Marner, and Larkin and Raymond. Crosby. Slide here. Have you hit any Hawks renewed? Not yet. I don't think so, Jamie. I don't think so. I might be wrong though, because I'm yapping so much. I might have forgotten that I pulled one. Zach Wierenski, Rutger McGrory, and Chris Kreider. Um, hmm. Did we pull Teravainen? Was he Chicago or I know he was in Carolina, but he started at Chicago, right? Because I think if anything, that is your renewed is Teravainen. I could be wrong though, but I didn't see a Panarin yet. I didn't see a Panarin. I didn't see any of the big stars typically. I can't remember, Jamie. I'm so sorry. Panarin and Lafreniere, Gillis, and Malkin. I should probably stop yapping and focus on what I'm pulling here. Chicago. I'm trying to think. Did I pull any Chicago? Here's another clear cut coming up. Connor Garland, Matthews, Ovechkin. So did Panarin? Did I pull Panarin? Here, we could shuffle these really quick here. What's this? Nolan Allen. Oh, right here. Nolan Allen Young. Oh, that's not a retro. Renew. That's not a renew. I don't think there was a Panarin, was there? We got 3 boxes left, Cody. 3 boxes. There we go. Teuvo Teravainen. Yeah, Chicago. Here's one. I don't remember pulling a Panarin though. The Teuvo Teravainen stood out because he sorry, there's some left, but I gotta keep ripping here. Some of the guys. My wife's waiting for me to finish before she leaves here. Liam Ogren, Mailbox Hudson, and Liam Ogren. White Johnson and Sobrini and Mitchkov, Maston Matthews. Francisco, are you good that I give you guys each one? You won the first one, so I figured maybe this one could go to Trevor. Is it Trevor? No. Leon? As long as you're good with it. If not, we could flip the coin again. You don't have to, because end of the day, it's going to be randomized or something, right? So, but if you want, you can say, hey, I'll take one, and Leon gets one. William Carlson, Clayton Keller, Cooley, Casey. No, there's no judgment here though. So if you wanna flip a coin, we'll flip a coin, buddy. Don't even hesitate to say, hey, let's flip a coin. Alex Turcotte, Outburst, Phil Kemp, and Mers Lincoln's. Sure. As in flip a coin or one each. Just want to make sure, so I don't want to. Because most of the guys, they do split the checklist, so especially when there's 2 of them that comes out. A third one, of course, we'll have to like coin toss that. Nick Suzuki, Quinn Hughes, Stuart Skinner. I'll judge. Of course you would. Travis Sanheim, Devin Cooley, Mikko Rantanen. That's weird. You guys are like rotating back and forth between YouTube and Facebook. One each? Alright, thanks, Francisco. I appreciate that, buddy. We got, is this Black Parallel? I figured. Black Parallel of Leon Draisaitl, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Sorokin. Appreciate that a lot, Francisco. Positive vibes, right? Three boxes. Are you falling asleep? Is that why, Cody? Or you're just counting down your eggs here because of wanting to see a Wyatt Johnson? It's probably the Wyatt Johnson. Alright, empty box. Oh, we still got Dragon Ball after this. I gotta tag the guys for that one. Will Smith, Cameron Butler, and Brennan Othman. Dragon Ball. Oh. One of these cases is bound to have one. No kidding, hey? We've got Forsling, Quinn Hughes, Connor Bedard, Taylor Hall. We got Rasmus Dahlin, Hollonen and David Pasternak. It's one of my clients, I think, who's beeping me. Just showing her a property, and it's in an area that I don't feel comfortable. Oliver Kapanen, Braden Point, and Lucas Raymond. It just gets dark. It just gets dark, and it's not the best area to be showing a property and leaving your car outside, if you know what I mean. So just asked her if we could go during the day instead. Switch it out to the 4 o'clock appointment instead. I'm sure a triple case would have. What? Oh, buddy. You know what? I'm not scared of doing it, Cody. It's just time. I'm sorry. It literally just comes to time, right? It takes me, what, 1.5 here? It would have to be like a Friday night where I could like sit here for 3 hours, like 4 hours, just a straight rip. Phil Kemp and Sebastian Hall. Like, I don't mind doing it, but I also worry about having it to fill in a timely manner. I don't know. Do you do like 3 cases 3 times? Thanks for doing that, Tyrell. Don't worry, I'll give you back your mod with Redline. Sorry guys, I removed Tyrell off our mod. He was one of our older mods. It's just that he took a break from the hobby and was inactive for a bit. So then I removed it, but he is one of our mods here at Redline. Jack Hughes, Nico Heischer, Caleb Ritchie, Linus Olmark. I think he's done more than Jatinder has since he's been here. Just kidding, Jatinder. He's probably watching. He's like, this asshole. Jatinder is the one that approves your guys' posts, just so you know. And he's the one that keeps scammers out of the page. He critiques every approval of people coming in a Redline. He doesn't approve anybody. He researches every single person that comes through the page with wanting, and he'll research the shit out of you first before you're actually allowed to come in. Casey. Jack Eichel. Wyatt Johnston. I don't even know if Jet's watching anymore. He probably is. Triple case would be 5 hours live. I don't know. I do one case now for like an hour and 15 minutes typically. Unless I talk a lot. Morgan Riley, Miro Heskinen, and Logan Stanley. I mean, remember our first case? I pulled a Liam Foodie High Gloss. That was my very first case ever, and I think it took me like 4 hours. Jaden Struble, Hanzik, Marc-Andre Fleury. Yeah, that took me 4 hours of break, man. And I remember doing 2 cases that one night. And I was up till like 4 or 5 in the morning. And I was so new in breaking that I literally, my thumbs were so tired and numbed out. I couldn't feel my thumbs. The next morning, like, I felt like I had like like some sort of issue with my hands. Like, I couldn't move my hands. It was the most bizarre thing. Owen Power, Brock Besser. Dude, are we missing a hit here? Exclusives. 91 of 100. Sorry, guys. I totally skipped that completely. And it had a base card in between the middle. Bobby Brink. LA Kings, 91 of 100. Knew I missed a hit. You could feel it. Yeah, because I'm talking too much, Brian. And sometimes I let the intro run too late. Because the intro, sometimes I let it run too long because I'm getting stuff ready behind me. That's why if you guys see a delay on me switching to the video, it's because I'm waiting for... I usually wait a minute for people to get on, but if it's past a minute, it's because I'm shuffling doing other things. And this time I was actually shuffling, looking for the Dragon Ball box. So I didn't have to do it after. Patrick King, Seth Jones, and Connor Bedard. This guy. You like to time me, Brian? Yeah, I did hate my life that time. I was so tired. Connor McDavid, Logan Morrison, and Thatcher Demko. And that was the worst too. That was the time when there was like 24 packs of cards, and there was one hit per pack, and you could be hitting a portrait card in one pack, and that's it. And you'd be ripping like one pack after another. 2 boxes to go. Brian, these are a kick in the nuts sometimes. You're lucky this is all verbal, because if I ever type that out, I'd probably get banned from Facebook. Empty box. Just touch the screen and it tells me. Alexander Gorgiev, Kopitar, Trevor Moore, Philip Grubauer. Brady Nadeau, Drew Comesso, Josh Doan. Black Parallels, Sam Reinhart. Brad Marchand, Zach Hyman. You felt that. Are you still coming Friday? I won't be home. I have possession day for one of my clients, so unless we meet. I mean, I'm not that far from my house, too, Brian. Just depends on the time they release the keys, really. Bouchard, Butler. I might not even go in the office right away. Rasmus Dahlin. I might actually still be around my home area here. I might be at the gym, actually. Because I usually drop my son off at 8:30, my kids off at 8:30 at the school. Then I drop Logan off at daycare, and then I head to the gym right after for about an hour. And then I go to work, or I go do my errands after that. Justin Falk, Matthews. So you might catch me, Jordan Bennington. You might catch me around 10 a.m., 11 a.m. if you're around here that time. Before I pick up the keys after 12 for the release. Kirby Doc, Johansson, McDavid. Yeah, I'm pretty close too. So, because all the possessions of the homes are in the south side, so we're all in the vicinity of the area. Not too far. I mean, worst case, it's like a 10-minute difference. Brady Kachuk, Tim Stützle, Michkov, Fedorov, and Nick Suzuki. Kopitar, Cole Caulfield, Rasmus Dahlin. Vasilevsky, Connor Geeky, and William Eklund. Yeah, admire bus bench. I get to see my son though. Danielle Meisel and my daughter, Connor Elowig, they're going to be like, that's my dad. McTavish and Zegras. I can see him going around the school. Yeah, see that bus bench in front? That's my dad. And then you're going to see kids drawing on my face after. I don't know. I think Gavin's friends think I'm pretty cool. I play mobile games with his friends too together. We play Brawl Stars. So I log in and I play with his friends and him sometimes. Mitchkov, Kosh, Salbrini. Ate my bench. Apparently, I think they fix it too, though, if they get egged or anything like that. Brock Besser, Bradley Nadeau. That's a nice rookie speckled parallel. Man, I just see someone like Tofu driving by, seeing it. He literally would keep a black felt marker in his hands just in case, and he would do it. Dustin Wolf. You know what he did last time? I don't think a lot of you guys know. We're on the final box, guys. He literally, his dad was visiting from Vancouver, and he drove by my office, and there's a Hong Kong breakfast / lunch right by my house. Right by my office, like literally like next door, and he took his dad there to eat. He literally made his way to my car, and my car was dirty. He drew a penis on the side of my door. Literally. I came out and I saw this and I'm like, the F? I'm like, right away I text Tom. I'm like, this was you mother. I knew it was him right away. He would be the only person I know that would do some shit like that to me. And I couldn't even clean it. I had to like take a batch of snow and wipe my doors with wet snow, freezing my hands off. But yeah, like he literally did that to my car, and that's why I don't trust that guy. Kadri Sharangovich, we got Gucci, Zellweger, and Lindgren. Final box. Can we get a magic going? Joey Decord and Connor McDavid. Happening. Sorry, I got the hiccups suddenly. Connor McDavid. We got Jesper Wallstedt, Cyplakov, Robert Thomas. Wow, is there really one Celebrini? We had 2 Mitchkovs. There's got to be 2 Celebrini. We got to have a Celebrini coming up in here. It can't be just one. That'd be brutal. Noah Haffinen and Kucherov, Nathan McKinnon. Yeah, no kidding, eh, Jarrett? Don't worry, I know where you live. So I'm going to know where you parked your car, too. And you live right by Thomas, like Tofu, so we're going to go to your house one day and prank you. Because that's what we do. JT Miller, Logan Morrison, Vasilevsky. Oh, you guys don't know what I did to Thomas. I got him a good one. I think that's... He'll hold it against me forever. Oh, I got him one. I got a good one on him, so I can't really say much. We got Simon Edmondson, 131 out of 250, and UC Soros, and Alex DeBrincat. There you go, Jamie. Another Renew Young Gun for Chicago. DeBrincat. Yeah, it was funny. I don't even want to say what it is because it involves somebody, and that person probably wouldn't appreciate it if I mentioned their name. So I'll just keep it to the low. But let's just say I got him really good, and then he ended up spending a whole weekend with that person. Leo Draisaitl, Andre Lee, and Jesper Wallstead. They really draw around them on the potholes? That is crazy. Drew Doughty, Thomas and Kyrou, Zach Redzky. Like, how much time do you have to run on a road and really chalk up a penis on the middle of the road on top of a pothole without getting run over? Ben Chariot, Akurati, and Tristan Jari. 3 packs to go. William Eklund, Jordan Kyrou, Brad Lambert. Can you tag those people again, Tyrell? The people that's in the Dragon Ball break, and just let them know we're starting like really like right away. They do it at night. Oh, man, I don't know, man. That's a kind of a waste of my time. You purposely go out at night just to draw a dick on the road. I don't know. Exclusives: Michael Kessel wearing 47 of 100. Kucherov, Hedman, Adam Klapka, and Jared McCann. I don't know. I got more things to do with my time than doing that in the middle of the night, honestly. All right. All right, final pack before we do our Dragon Ball. Klapka, no. Kuznetsov, Bouchard, Will Smith, no Wyatt Johnson outburst. Cody, I'm so sorry, buddy. I know you're chasing it pretty hard. Oh man, that sucks. He's been chasing this Wyatt Johnson. Thanks, Jamie. All right. We got this. Oh, we should probably sleeve this. See you right for the triple. This guy, Cody's already assuming the sale. This guy. Thanks, James. We're gonna pull some bangers out of this. Carolina. Anything? I don't know. Jared, I think there was a bit. There was some Jackson guy. He's pretty decent. But every time I do sorting piles, Carolina has quite a bit of cards. Carolina, San Jose, Philly. Carolina is the one that has a lot of cards, usually. Who else has a lot of cards? There's a few teams that get quite a bit of cards. The only team I worry is every break is Washington. I don't know if I have to lower Washington's price, but like it's always inserts, and it's like really like it's literally 5 or 8 cards for Washington and Vegas. Vegas is very little too. Those are the only 2 teams I worry about. But Vegas was only $12. But like you run like something like, yeah, you know what I mean. You run something like that. Sorry, I'm getting my brain is kind of mushed right now. But you run something along the lines of Washington expecting a little bit more out of it, but you don't. Like it's weird. So I might have to readjust. If I do another case, I would have to readjust Washington because I've consistently sorted and Washington comes out on the bottom. Yes, Colorado gets a lot of cards. Gets tons. All right, here we go. History of Z or Z. There is a massive serial cards coming out of these. So hopefully we get it. And it's random pack. So we've got first off with Matthew, but we got Glenn that won in the bonus card. This is the last set of the Zenkai series, so you guys know. That's why it's pretty popular right now. It's sold out everywhere, and everyone's been trying to find them right now. I still have a sealed case still of 12. And there's usually 2 secret rares in a case and a possible... And there's a God rare card, 1 per 4 cases, apparently. 1 per 4 or per 3. This is Glenn. Alright, first one here, he's got a... Frieza. Yeah, I learned to not rip it out of the packs because I find I met a lot of TCG people. They always keep it in the wrapper. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna use base cards, and we're gonna write on it. So we've got Leon. Matthew Wilson. We've got Joe Whelan. We've got Glenn. And that's it. All right. All right, empty box. All right, let's shuffle these. My Mew promo, yeah. I think a lot of people wish they still had their Mew promo. I sold mine, and I wish I didn't sell it. I regret selling it. It was at the card show. I had a Mew 10, and it went up to like 1,300 now, and I sold it for 830. And the guy that bought it had like 20 of them, PSA 10s, and he priced all his at 1,200 bucks. He was like way overpriced, but I guess it was his PC. All right, here we go. First one, Matthew Wilson, 3 random packs. Here we go. Oh, I can't even see the chat. All right. Wow, what the heck? That was weird. Wow, that sucked. We just went straight to the hit. All right, we got Lord Slug for Mr. Matthew, and he had Gamma 1, Gamma 2 SLR. That's a nice card. Wow. That is a sick card, actually. SLR, there's not many in per box either. We've got Vegeta at R and who? Dark King. SPR. He hits a SPR. Oh. Hits an SPR of Dark King. What's the chance of hitting an SPR in the first 3 packs? Holy. There's a chance though still for SPR. Or sorry, God Rare or SCR. We got the Cellmax and SS Broly. Leon is the next one. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yamcha and Demon God. Broly Omen. Son Goku energy buildup. Yamcha again, you get the same card. And Supreme Kai of Time. Shin Sentencing and Piccolo. 2 packs left for Mr. Lee. Bojack. Asar. Bulma. Bull. We got RSS4 Vegito and Great Priest SR. Joe Whelan, back to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got Glenn and then Matthew again. Mecha Frieza. SR. Vegeta Power Coalition. Or Conviction, sorry. Cellmax and SS4 Gogeta. Android 18. Gamma 2. Ooh, nice. Broly Vigor. SR. Cumber Vicious Warrior. King Piccolo and Son Gohan. I keep crowding the one on my left. Android 17 and Zarbon. Last pack for Joe. Bujin and Bojack plot to restore power. All right, Glenn Farnham. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll do Matthew Wilson. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. And these 3 will be Glenn. So Glenn, you're here. These are yours, Glenn. And then Matthew Wilson. I have him on the second last, but we'll do him last. We'll put Glenn together here. Satisfying Parfait. Vegeta. Urine. And Gamma 1, Gamma 2. Son Gohan. Mecha Frieza. SS4. Vegito and Frieza. They always give you an extra one. Similar. Lord Slug and Urine. SR. Godpad. Bardock. All right, last 3 packs going to Matthew. He did get the SPR. Well, that's a cool Frieza card. Oh, that is a double-sided. Iran and Puar. Andrew 17 and Broly. Last pack. Bojack and Piccolo. That's it. Matthew did pull the SPR right on the first three. He killed the break. Hit the SPR right off the bat. Alright, no SCR yet, and no God Rare. Alright. Guess that is it for the night. Thank you so much, everyone. I will catch you guys around. I'm just gonna clean up and sort here quick to get things done. Alright guys, thank you so much. Yeah, I probably won't be posting much tomorrow. There is a Pokemon break that's up right now, so take a look at that. The terrace prices did go up on them, so yeah, if you can join it, probably take advantage of it while you can. Alright guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night. Cheers.